Hey everybody, how you doing? My name is Barba223. If you do not know me, I'm a YouTuber. If you do know me, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be doing some new world content again. So basically today, what I'm going to be displaying is I would say advanced combat movement thing. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to show you a trick to be able to move quicker in light armor. Now, if you're wearing medium armor and heavy armor, this may not work as well, but it still works, and I think it's a good thing, and it's a little trick in the game to be able to move better than when you're not wearing light armor. So, basically, I like the fact that light armor, because obviously we know light armor is squishier, but it does more damage and has more movement, and specifically has more movement because of this little trick. So I really hope it doesn't get patched, and I'm sure I'm not the first person to show anyone, show this off, because a lot of people know about it. So I'm sure someone else has done this. I'm not really trying to steal it from anybody. If they have, my apologies, but it's something I also noticed myself and seen other players doing. So I wanted to get the info out there and just show you why I think light armor can be really good in all situations. So anyways, let's just get into it. So basically, it's about roll dodging. So what we're going to do, this is obviously when you're running, you're just running around, right? Whatever. Okay, running around, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you're running, you can roll. Well, you get 2 rolls, basically. You get 2 rolls. But trick number 1 is, well, when you roll, you go down to 50, but if you wait a second, you go above 50, and you can get 2 more. So basically how this works is, in light armor, you get 2 rolls, each one costs 50 for a 100 stam. But if you roll 1 time and wait for your stam to go up, even just 1, you can roll 2 more times. That's trick number 1. So for those of you that are confused, slow the video down and watch it again. You can roll once, stamina goes up, you roll twice, you roll again. You only need 1 stamina to roll. So as long as your stamina isn't depleted and recharging, you will be able to roll again. So boom, that's number 1. Now, let's get into number 2. So this is another thing we can do. So let's say I have my ice gauntlet out. As you can see, I have my ice gauntlet out, right? So let's say there's a guy behind us, and we're going to be running. Let's say, look, you roll, look at the stagger, you roll again, look at the stagger, right? When you roll, look, you stand there. There's a delay, look, bang, and I can't run. So there's a little bit of a delay when you roll. So the little trick you can do is, it's as simple as this. When you roll, you can animation cancel by just pressing your mouse or your whatever button you have keybind it to just switch weapons. I would recommend putting it on your mouse, but you can do whatever you want. Just make sure you keybind something to switch weapons easily. So look, when you're running, you roll and switch weapons, bang, look, no animation. You roll and switch weapons, you roll and switch weapons. There's no delay. So you can roll, because look when we don't switch weapons, there's a delay. Look when we don't switch weapons, there's a delay. Now let's compare again. You're running, look. Roll, switch weapons, roll, switch weapons, roll, switch weapons. And you can see I get 3 rolls, and I animation cancel the roll. So if somebody's chasing you with a great axe or a warhammer and they're gap closing, you can do this to essentially outrun them. So it's a little trick, it's a little skill gap, it's a little thing I like that can help you be better and more movement in light armor. Now, the last thing I want to mention here is that, let's say, well, when you're rolling, you're switching weapons. So what if you end up coming back out of the roll with the weapon you don't want? Well, there's another technique you can use. So the last part of this video is going to be simple. It's just this, ready? So there's, as you know, so number 1 is you want to put swap active weapons to a mouse button. That way you can just press 1 button to switch weapons over and over. So that's very important. But number 2 is doing this. So sheathing. Sheathing is just, as you can see, I set it as another mouse button. So sheathing is just putting your weapon away. I have my staff out, I put it away. I have my staff out, I put it away. That's all sheathing is. But if you want to not do this, as you can see, if I roll and switch weapons, I roll and switch weapons, I roll and switch weapons, I have the opposite out. So maybe you don't want that. Okay, so let's say I have my fire staff out, and I'm running, and I roll. Look, press your sheath and roll. Press your sheath and roll. Press your sheath and roll. As you can see, the fire staff is still equipped. Now, let's say, oh, what if I come out of the roll dodge and my weapon's sheathed? Well, let's test it. Bang, bang. But all you can do is you can still heavy attack. You can still use your abilities. So look, 1, 2, 3, your weapon's away. You can still use abilities. It doesn't matter. So it essentially does not make a difference. Even if your weapon's out, you can still block even. Okay. I take back what I said. You used to be able to. They fixed that. You can't block when your weapon's sheathed, but you can heavy and light attack and use your abilities. So that's very good. So, as you can see, guys, this tactic is very simple. I don't want to make it a long video because what's the point? It's very simple. You just roll and switch weapons at the same time. Roll and then switch weapons. Roll and then switch weapons. And then roll and switch weapons. Now, the thing to get better at is practicing getting 3 rolls out of your stamina. So when you roll, look at your stamina bar. As soon as it goes above 50, you can roll again. That's it. That's all you got to do. And this is going to help you a lot. Now, one more thing to mention is you can combo this with skills. I don't want to waste my ass off, but I'm going to do it for you guys. Am I going to do it? I don't want to waste it. Ugh. Alright, well, I don't want to waste it because I'm kind of broke right now. But you know what? If you use Burnout, or really any ability, so you can use Burnout. I only use Burnout because it goes a distance, so you can see more movement. But it doesn't matter. I can test it with this. So let's say I roll and switch weapons. I roll and switch weapons. I roll and switch weapons. And you can use an ability out of the roll. It's really easy. Or you can roll and use one ability. See? You could just cancel it with a, you can either switch weapons, you can sheath, or you can use an ability, or you can roll, dodge, and do this. Boom. It's pretty simple. It's really self-explanatory. You just roll into an ability, you roll into a weapon switch, you roll into a sheath, and in light armor, it's going to give you a movement advantage. So, that's pretty much it, guys. I know I'm probably not the first person to do this. I apologize to any content creators out there that may have done this already, but I wanted to get it out there. I think it's a pretty cool trick. I think it's something that's going to be useful. So, I hope all you have a good one, and I'm looking forward to more New World content soon. So, thank you, and have a good one.